Hello everyone, here's Paul from rmpforex.com and welcome to our weekly review of 4 major forex pairs based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis. As every weekend, we will take a look at 4 major forex pairs. That will be EURUSD, British Pound against US dollar, Australian dollar against US dollar, and Canadian dollar. So before we begin, just don't forget to read through the risk disclaimer. It is very important. Click a pause button if you need some more time. And let's get straight into it. The first pair is EURUSD against US dollar. This pair was a bit cheeky last week. If you remember last review when we were here, I mentioned this reference point, and I told that if we'll break through it, we will have an FZR of H4 level down. So we broke through this pivot, through this reference point, but straight after that, you can see here, we broke through the pivot that was protecting that trend down. So we started the trend phase, and then straight after that, we came back and moved back into a flat phase of H4. So now the flat is here, and the logic is the same as last time, just the difference is that now this reference point is a bit lower here. And now for me, if I want to start again using my trend following trading system, I will need to wait until we'll break through this reference point. So if we'll break through it, we will have an FZR like this one, FZR H4 down, and then a trend phase here. And if we'll go from here and break through this point, then we'll have a large time frame FZR up, and then we'll have a trend phase up here. As long as we're between those reference points, I will stay on the fence and I will do nothing with this pair, and just because I don't trade in a flat phase, and that will be a flat phase of H4. So we'll see what will happen the upcoming week, and we'll see if we'll break through any reference points again. For now, let's go to the next pair. Next pair is British Pound. That pair, as you can see, if you watched my last review, you will remember that I was talking about this reference point. So as you can see, we broke through this reference point. Now trend that was created by this FZR is down. So trend phase down of H4. And I am using now my trend following trading system with just a little note to keep in mind. As you can see here, here's an FZR of smaller time frame of H1 up. So for me, well, first of all, this pivot here protects that trend down. As long as this pivot is not broken, the trend down will proceed, and then the trend phase down will be still on. But as I said, this trend here, this FZR of H1 of a smaller time frame, just will keep me out of this pair until we'll finish that wave. So once I see that this wave is finished, once we'll create something new or an FZR of H1 down here, then I will start using my trend following trading system straight into this trend down here. So that's just a little note. If you are trading as well, just I will be waiting until we'll finish that wave here. Once we do, I will come back to my trading with this pair in the trend phase. So that's the idea with British Pound. Let's go to the next pair, which is Australian Dollar. If you remember my last review, I was saying that for me to come back with my trend follow trading system, I would need for the price to break through the new high. And as you can see, it didn't happen. And my decision was just to stay away from this pair until that happens. As you can see, it was a good decision. And although the pivot is still not broken, it is a bit too far away from the price. And here we have an FZR of H1 smaller time frame, which says to me that this wave here has stopped and we are in a flat of H4 level, flat phase. So now here with this pair I have two new reference points, which is the first one is if we will break through this point here now, then we will have an H4 FZR down, and then I can start using my trend following trading system down. But on the other side, if we'll break through this reference point, then we'll have an FZR of this level, and also I will start using my trend following trading system. But as long as we are between those reference points, it's a flat phase of H4, and I will be just staying away from this pair as well. As you all guys know, I don't trade inside a flat phase. I always wait until the pair comes back into a trend phase. I can earn more money in when I am following the trend. As you know, there is a very common saying, trend is your friend, or follow the trend and you can earn enough money. So that's the idea with this pair. Just don't forget as well that on D1 level we are still in a D1 flat phase, so keep in mind those who trade long term. Right, next pair is Canadian dollar against US dollar. Here we have as well a trend phase down created by this FZR, and I will use my trend following trading system for this pair, but with a small note or with a small condition, same as with British pound. Here we had a small FZR up, and now for me to come back with my trend following trading system, I need this pair to break through the new low. If it will go and break through this point, then I will just score it out completely, and then see, then that pair will go back to a flat phase. But if from here we'll go down and break through the new low, then I will start using my trend following trading system. So as long as we are above that point, I will also stay away from this pair and just keep watching it. And because for me in this situation, to jump in with some sell positions would be too dangerous. We'll see what will happen here. Don't forget as well that this pair is in a weekly flat phase. As you can see, this pivot here is broken, and now we are in this flat of weekly time frame. But that's just for those who's looking long-term positions, and for me it's too high, too big. I trade on H4 and use the H4 to choose my strategic direction. So this is it for today, guys. I hope this video will give you some new ideas. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Here you have a button. Click it if you're still not subscribed. Then you will get an alert about new videos created in our channel. And I wish you good luck for upcoming week, and see you next time.